Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and any placements in caring, compassionate Cancer, whether you're Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies. Once again, a really warm welcome to this reading. And we're going to be finding out at this point in time, for the next couple of days and weeks, who or what is manifesting or walking into your life as a blessing, as a miracle, as a gift from the angels, Cancer. What are the incoming miracles and breakthroughs for every area of your life? So here we go, Cancer. Join your energy to this deck and let us pray to the universe to bless this reading. Dear Spirit, dear angels, powerful archangels, let us know through the cards at this point in time, what are the incoming money miracles, this windfall of wealth, this bag of cash, this new job or career opportunity, this promotion at work, this elevation and level up in life. How is it going to manifest for Cancer? And of course, hope, health, healing of body, soul, and mind, and that gorgeous experience we call love. Who is Cancer manifesting in love? Oh, cards are just popping out. Who is Cancer manifesting in love? What are their energies? Use me as a messenger to deliver good tidings of hope and joy. And keep in mind, Cancer, this is a general reading, so a lot of it is going to resonate with your situation. And then again, a lot of it is going to resonate with the life or love situation of one of the many other Cancerians. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel, directed by the angels to reach out to me for a more personal, accurate message, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. Now, what's the overall theme of the reading? What's the overall message? Oh, we have the Page of Pentacles. Gorgeous. Page of Pentacles. And coincidentally, there's a lot of Pentacle card in your reading, Cancer. We have Page of Pentacles, that is Page of Money, Page of Coins, Page of Wealth, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So your eyes are on the prize. Your eyes are on money right now, Cancer. That's good. You're focused about your security. You're getting a home, being secure in your job, doing better and better in life, being debt-free. That's gorgeous. Now, Page of Pentacles. Can you see how gleefully, how positively, happily and gleefully this little child is looking at these crystals on top? The crystals signify wealth. It also signifies a new way of earning money. It signifies a financial breakthrough. Page of Pentacles, there's a new way through which you earn money. Some of you have been studying to get a certificate, studying for a diploma, studying to pass an exam. So even to be a real estate agent or to work as a nurse, you need to pass a certain certificate. You need to pass a certain exam to be able to work in a particular city. So you're learning a new skill, or you're hoping to clear an exam, get a certificate, get a business license. It's there for you. It's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. You're going to get this certificate, you're going to get your diploma, and you're going to get employed. Page of Pentacles also talks about a job. Those of you who've been unemployed, you're hoping for a new job, or you were in a job and you were looking for something better, I see it manifesting for you. Page of Pentacles, and it is going to pay you more. Now, some of you are completely shifting your field of work. So you could have been a teacher for say 10 years, 15 years, and then you realize, I want to try something new. So you could be learning a new skill and you're trying to get reskilled. You're wondering, is it ever going to pay off? Yes, it will. It will pay off. This new job, this new business, this new skill that you learn is something that's going to stay with you and something that's going to earn you that big cash. I see that happening for you, Cancer. Gorgeous. So Page of Pentacles, a new job. If you've been interviewing, I see you getting the job, a promotion at work, a better paying role. I see a multiplication of your wealth. And Page of Pentacles also talks about a windfall of wealth, money coming in. So for some of you, it could be through a legal battle, a court case. You're going to win it. For some of you, there's a relative or a family member or a friend or the government. If you've applied for aid, you're going to get that aid. And for some of you, Page of Pentacles, you have a lot of debt. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Pentacles here. This new job, this new business that you start, and sometime you're going to be in the Nine of Pentacles energy. The page is a starting point. It's literally a small boy. And the Nine of Pentacles is a mature, beautiful woman eating grapes. What does it mean? It means she's eating the fruit of her labor. This hard work you're putting in, this new skill, this new business, this thing that you're trying to do, starting this side hustle, studying for this new job, you're going to be eating grapes, which is a fruit of your labor. All right. So you're soon going to be in a very financially strong position. You're going to have a very stable job or a very stable business, if that's whichever it is, whether it's a job or a business. I see that happening for you. Some of you are also close to retirement. Can you see these? I see some mature women here, especially if you're a Cancer woman. You're close to retirement and you're wondering, what's going to happen? Will I be able to be successful in retirement? Will my pension last? Will I have enough money? The answer is yes, 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 Cancer. You would. Retirement, your pension is going to be more than enough. You're going to have a very relaxed retirement, just like this Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, even in your retirement, if you have a sister around your age or a brother around your age or friends around your age, you're going to create something of great value even if you're retired. I see there's a potential. You have the skills. You have the certain products you make. You could be making it with your hands. So you could be creating jewelry. They're wearing beautiful beautiful earrings. You could be creating jewelry. You could be working with your hands, and whichever way, I see you earning well through it. So you could be a caregiver. You could be a masseur. You could be doing landscaping. You could be making jewelry. You could be interior designing, or you could be a psychic, spiritual person. I see you offering your services by yourself, and if you have like-minded friends, I see you all making like a beautiful business together. You're going to be good even in your retirement. So your financial situation looks great, Cancer. Let's keep that there. Let's delve deep into the rest of the cards. Now we have the Fool card here, which is the first card of the major arcana. It's the number 0. The tarot deck starts from the Fool card. A little bit of theory there. What does it mean for you, Cancer? There's new beginnings. We have the 8 of Cups here. 8 of Cups talks about the 8th month of the year. Cups means month in tarot. And the number 8 talks about this month, the 8th month, the month of August, as I do this reading. Cancer, there's a new beginning for you. The Fool is a new beginning. You're done with a certain situation. 8 of Cups. Can you see she's parting the grass open, the tall grass, and she's looking at the ships coming in. And traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, there was a merchant and his ships were coming in. So your ships are coming in. This is your chance to leave a situation, a relationship, a job, or an industry that you know is toxic and is not in your best interest. With the Judgment card, the 20th of the month of August could be significant. 20th of August, or you're born on the 20th of any month, Cancer, probably 20th of July, then it's a double confirmation for you. This new beginning is yours to have. This new beginning is yours to have, and this is also a final wake-up call. Can you see the angel blowing the trumpet? There's an angel with these long wings, and he's blowing the trumpet, and I see this as you, beautiful Cancer. You're putting your hand up. You're like, yes, I know the time has come for me to leave. I've outgrown. It's like you've outgrown, when we are small, we outgrow pairs of shoes really quick. You've outgrown this situation. So you could be in a city or in a country that has no more promise for you, that has no scope for you. And you're wondering, should I apply for a visa for another country? Should I immigrate to another country? Or my office is transferring me to another office of theirs in another continent, in another part of the world. Should I take it? The answer is yes, yes, yes. The city you are in, the country you are in, if you know it has no opportunities in love, no opportunities for networking, no opportunities for career and business, it's time to fly. See, she's standing at the edge of the cliff. She's wondering, should I jump off? And there's a pair of angel wings waiting to be attached to her. So take a leap of faith, Cancer. You have wings. Some people say, what if she falls down the cliff? But I say, Spirit says, what if she flies? So don't think, what if I fall? Think, what if I fly? And this applies to any situation. It could be a relationship. You've been in an unhappy relationship for a long time and you want to walk out. This is your time. Your wings are there. For some of you, it's a job that's toxic. For some of you, it's a toxic family. I see you leaving. I see you leaving for your own peace. And remember, Cancer, family is who we feel they are. Family is someone who makes a connect with us. Family is who we call family, right? It may not be your biological family, like Three of Cups. Some of you could be, I see a time of celebration with your friends. And if you're counting on your friends or your colleagues to show up for you, they're going to do that. All right? Now, some of you, you've had a fallout with a friend. Maybe you were very close to at one point in time, but something happened, you said something and they understood something else. There was a miscommunication, and now this friend has stopped speaking to you. It could also be, a cousin that you're very close to, or a brother or a sister whom you're very close to. These remind me of sisters or, girlfriends hanging out together. You said something, it was misconstrued, it was misunderstood, and you've been wanting a reconciliation. I see this person coming back to you. I see them telling you, I'm sorry for the way I treated you, Cancer. I should have known better. So I see a reunion. It could be a family reunion. It could be, for some of you, it could be your grown-up adult children with the 10 of Cups. They left home and they never come back. They don't keep in touch. I see them coming back. It could be a brother, a sister, a cousin, any family member you've kind of had a fallout with. They don't talk to you. They're coming back. And for some of you, it's actually a love interest. They left. I see them returning to you with an apology before the month of August ends, Cancer. Now, whether you want to accept them, whether you want to accept the apology, whether you want to let bygones be bygones, that is your decision. My work here is to be a messenger, to deliver these messages, all right? 10 of Cups. So I see reconciliations and healing in the family. I see a family reunion. I see, and even if you don't have a family, even if you're single right now, I see you being in a very emotionally beautiful place, very emotionally content, very hopeful. So I see that. I see hope. I see healing. Gorgeous. And I see a beautiful child on her lap. So if there was anything relating to your children, even if they're not small, even if they're adult grown-up children, you're worried about their future, you're worried whether they'll get a job. Page of Pentacles also talks about a first job. So if you had grown-up adult children, especially a boy, it could be a girl as well, but I'm seeing a little boy child here, and you were worried about their future. Maybe they were in their 20s and they didn't have a job as yet. Maybe they've gone to university and they still haven't managed to get a good job. I see them getting a very, very good job. And for some of you, you're worried about your child's future, whether they'll ever go to university, or about the tuition fees for the university. It will work out. The money will be there. Page of Pentacles. The money will come for the child's education, or the child will get a job, whatever your situation is now. 3 of Cups. There's going to be good news. There's going to be news worth celebrating. So it could be your promotion, Cancer, or someone in your life gets promoted. It could be a love interest. It could be a friend whose business is doing really well. Some news like that. News regarding a pregnancy as well. There could be you or someone in your life who has news with regard to a pregnancy, a promotion, travel. Gorgeous. Now we have the 2 of Pentacles. And I'm getting a message here. Can you see this beautiful lady? She has vitiligo. It's a skin condition. So the melanin is not properly, from what I understand, I'm no doctor, the melanin is not properly balanced out in the body. So if this is you, if there's any skin condition you have, eczema, vitiligo, then it's a double confirmation for you, this message. She's holding 2 pentacles. What does it mean? So you could be having a job. You could be having a job. Or you could be having a business and you're thinking of starting a second job or starting a second business, a second side hustle. And you're wondering, Sabrina, can I do it? Because my plate is already very full. And the answer is yes, you can, Cancer. And this second job or this second business that you start in some time is going to earn and give you as much as your first job. So effectively, you will be doubling your income, doubling your salary, doubling the kind of money you make. So you're going to have twice as much as money, all right, and grow 2 times wealthier. And you're telling me that's all fine and dandy, but will I be able to manage my self-care, my home, my household and personal work along with these 2 jobs? The answer is yes. It starts by having great boundaries with the Ace of Swords. You know, the sword is it cuts very clear. It draws very fine lines. It's good at creating boundaries. Have very strong boundaries, especially in the workplace. Do work that is yours. Yes, helping other colleagues is great. Helping around in the home as well is great. But first, fill your own cup, Cancer. 3 of Pentacles, I see you being paid well. If you are in a job, if you work in an organization, you're going to be recognized for excellent teamwork. See the way they are working in a team. You're going to be recognized for excellent teamwork. If there were issues in your workplace of people, not working well with you or people trying to pull you down, that's going to be a thing of the past. I see the situation improving. I see you being able to put out your best work, being recognized for that, getting a great performance rating, getting a promotion, getting a good pay hike. Now, those of you who are not in a job, you're self-employed, you work creatively, you work with your hands, like I said earlier in the reading, or you do any work by your own, you're a freelancer, your customer base is going to grow. Your the number of customers, the number of clients is going to grow. They're going to recommend your services to others. You're going to be making a lot of money in the time to come. A Nine of Pentacles, a life of wealth, a life of financial security, financial stability is yours to have, Cancer. Especially if you're a Cancerian woman, and even more so if you're a Cancerian woman of color. Because I see a beautiful woman of color here, strong, beautiful, independent. So if you're a woman of color and you are asking yourself that, you could be a single woman, or you're a single mother, and you're saying, will I manage in this economy on a single income? Will I ever have a home of my own? Will I have this business of my own? Will I reach a place where I work because I like to work, not because I have to work? You get that? So will I reach a place of passive income? The answer is yes, you will. Or will I clear out a lot of my debt? You could be having a lot of debt. Yes, you will. Nine of Pentacles. Now, some of you are in traditional jobs like being a nurse, being in the medical field, being a doctor, being a nurse, being a teacher, being a paramedic, working in the banking services, working for government jobs. And you're wondering and you're asking yourself, on this kind of a salary, being a single mother, taking care of children, can I do it? The answer is yes, because you know what? You're never truly alone. You have spirit there to guide you. And this even applies for a Cancerian man. I said a woman because I see a beautiful woman of color here. So I'm saying it. You will be in a very abundant position. If you have any debt, by the end of this year, you will be paying off most of the debt. Why do I say that? Because we have Nine of Pentacles. I hope the camera is picking up on that. And 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 adds up to a 9. 9 is all about endings. It has the energy of the planet Mars. Mars is great at putting an end to things, putting an end to cycles. So this cycle of you being in debt comes to an end by the end of this year, which is a number 9 year. And this is confirmed by the 9 of Pentacles here as well. Lovely. Now we're done with tarot. Let's get an oracle message for Cancer. I'm using the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck that has messages from goddesses of all race, all religion. Let's see, what are the messages for beautiful Cancer at this point in time? I feel drawn to take a message from the Angel and Ancestors deck as well. Let's take a single message here. We have the message of the snake, which talks about shed old skin. Some of you could be born in the Chinese year of the snake. You can Google that, find that out online. You're born in the Chinese year of the snake. Or you've seen a snake in the recent past, and it's a double confirmation for you, Cancer. You're entering a period of great transformation. You're entering a new chapter of your life. Kind of, what I said here. Your ships have come in. She's looking here. Her ship has come in. She's getting ready to leave. You're leaving a city, a place, a job, a relationship for the better. We have Egyptian or Arabic goddess Maat. So you could have Arabic roots. You could have Egyptian roots. Or you could be like, this also looks like a beautiful Indian woman. You could have Indian roots, or you're from in and around the Indian subcontinent, Indian, Pakistani, Sri Lankan, Arabic, Middle Eastern. You have Latin American, Brazilian roots. You have these roots then, or heritage. Then it's a double confirmation for you, because the goddess Maat talks about fairness, justice. She's holding the scales of justice. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So this victory that you won, this legal battle, you could be having a legal battle, a court case. You're going to win and you're going to get money from that. And this money is going to set you up for life with the Nine of Pentacles. They're going to have to pay you money for the injustice they did to you, for the wrong that they did to you. Any court case, you put it against them or they put it against you. You're going to get money, good money coming through. Now, any other situation where people did you dirty, they did you bad. It could be colleagues who've been spreading wrong rumors about you, saying that Cancer doesn't know their work. Cancer's work ethic isn't good. They're going to be pulled up by the leadership of your organization, by human resources, by HR, and they're going to be told to mind their own business. So I see you being elevated, and those who did you dirty, did you bad, you're going to see them suffer. We don't want suffering for anyone, Cancer, but that's just the way. This is the goddess of karma. That's just the way karma is. Love and light, Cancer. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Claim the blessings of wealth, hope, health, healing, wealth with the Page of Pentacles. Claim the blessings of wealth, peace, prosperity, love and joy, and of course fairness and justice in the comment section. I'm sure they'll be yours to have. If the reading has resonated a lot, please remember to subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and give this reading a thumbs up or a like. For those of the Cancerians for whom this reading has really, hit home, you really feel like I've taken a page out of the story of your life, you may want to reach out to me for a more personal, accurate message. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. And for the gorgeous Cancerians who've been asking me via email, via text, I don't get time to respond to all your emails. I'm trying to work out a way, how to do that. In the meanwhile, if you want to make a donation, the links are in the description of this reading. Any donation as a way of telling Spirit and myself a thank you for the messages that we deliver here. If they've resonated with you, been of value to you, and you want to make a donation, you can click on the links below. We have in the description of this reading, there's a PayPal link and the Buy Me a Coffee link of this community. Click on the link to share any amount that you've been meaning to Cancer. Love and light. Do take care.